Hello, students of Class 4. I hope you are doing fine. Welcome back to English 2 class. In this video, we will be doing lesson 12 from page 102, How Rabbit Became Real. So with this video, we have finally come to the end of our syllabus. Be it offline or online class, you are doing really good with your studies and I hope you keep it up. So watch this video carefully again till the end. In this story, Rabbit is a toy rabbit made of sawdust and cloth. Shy and lonely, ignored by the smarter and newer toys, he lies forgotten in Boy's toy cupboard. In his heart he dreams of becoming real. One day Boy finds him and soon their love and friendship grows. And Rabbit learns exactly how a toy becomes real. We will be reading this extract from the beloved American classic, The Velveteen Rabbit. Velveteen means soft, velvety material. For a long time he lived in the toy cupboard and no one paid much attention to him. He was naturally shy, and because he was only made of velveteen, some of the more expensive toys ignored him. That means some of the expensive toys refused to take notice of him. The mechanical toys looked down upon everyone else. They were full of modern ideas and pretended they were real. The mechanical toys thought they were better than the soft toys and act up as if they were real. The model boat would not even bother to speak to him. Even Timothy, the wooden lion, let Rabbit know that he was too important to be his friend. Between them all, the poor little rabbit felt very insignificant, felt very unimportant. The only person who was kind to him at all was the rocking horse. The rocking horse had lived longer in the nursery than any of the others. He was so old that his brown coat was bald in patches, and most of the hairs in his tail had been pulled out to string bead necklaces. Bald in patches means a place on someone's head where hair no longer grows or a face that has some parts missing, which shows that the rocking horse had lived long enough in the nursery. He was wise, for he had seen many toys come and go, and he knew that they were only toys and would never turn into anything else. "What is real?" asked Rabbit one day, when they were lying side by side. "Does it mean having things that pass inside you and a stick-out handle?" "Real isn't how you are made," said the rocking horse. "It's a thing that happens to you when a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you. Then you become real." "Does it hurt?" asked Rabbit. "Sometimes," said the rocking horse, for he was always truthful. "Does it happen all at once?" Rabbit asked, "or bit by bit?" "It doesn't happen all at once," said the rocking horse. "You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to toys who break easily, or have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been laughed off, and your eyes droop out, and you get very shabby." Shabby means old and worn out. These things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand. "I suppose you are real," said the rabbit. The rocking horse smiled. "Boy's uncle loved me, and that made me real," he said. "That was many years ago. But once you are real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts forever." The rabbit sighed. He longed to become real, to know what it felt like. And yet the idea of growing shabby and losing his eyes and whiskers was rather sad. Whiskers are long bristle or hair growing near the mouth of an animal. He wished that he could become real without these uncomfortable things happening to him. There was a person called Nana. Nana here means nursemaid, who ruled the nursery. Sometimes she took no notice of the playthings lying about, and sometimes, for no reason whatever, she went swooping about like a great wind and hustled them away in cupboards. She called this tidying up, and the playthings all hated it. One evening, when Boy was going to bed, he couldn't find the toy dog that always slept with him. Nana was in a hurry, and it was too much trouble to hunt for toy dogs at bedtime, so she simply picked up the nearest toy. "Here," she said, "take your old bunny. He can sleep with you." And she dragged Rabbit out by one ear and put him into Boy's arms. That night, and for many nights after, the Velveteen Rabbit slept in Boy's bed. At first he found it rather uncomfortable, for Boy hugged him very tight, and sometimes he rolled over on him. But very soon he grew to like it, for Boy used to talk to him, and made nice tunnels for him under the bedclothes that he said were like the burrows the real rabbits lived in. And they had splendid games together, in whispers, when Nana had left after putting Boy to bed. And so time went on, and the little rabbit was very happy, so happy that he never noticed how his beautiful velveteen fur was getting shabbier and shabbier, and his tail becoming unsewn, and all the pink rubbed off his nose where Boy had kissed him. Spring came, and they had long days in the garden, for wherever Boy went, Rabbit went too. He had rides in the wheelbarrow and picnics on the grass, and once when Boy was called away suddenly to go out to tea, Rabbit was left out on the lawn until long after dusk, and Nana had to come and look for him with a candle, because Boy couldn't go to sleep unless he was there. "You must have your old bunny," she said. "Fancy all that fuss for a toy." Fancy all that fuss here means imagine all that worry and care. Boy sat up in bed and stretched out his hands. "Give me my bunny," he said. "You mustn't say that. He isn't a toy. He's real." When little Rabbit heard that he was happy, for he knew that what the rocking horse had said was true at last. He was a toy no longer. He was real. Boy himself had said it. That night he was almost too happy to sleep, and so much love filled his little sawdust heart that it almost burst. I hope you enjoyed the short yet thoughtful story from The Velveteen Rabbit by Margery Williams, and do read it by yourself again. Alright, that's all we have for today again. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each one of you, students and guardians, for your cooperation and support. And I wish all of you all the best for your upcoming exams and preparation. Thank you.